You know, after all the test runs, I realize why people on TV use makeup so much. Hello world, hello John. I recently took a trip to the Extremist Movie Debate studio and I subbed in for their moderator. In case you're unfamiliar, Extremist Movie Debate is a short-form film review in the form of a debate. 2 on-screen hosts and 1 moderator debate the good and the bad of movies. The fun part is there's never consensus. There's never one person loves it and so does the other one. One always has to love it, one always has to hate it, and it's determined by the flip of a coin. The movie they were debating in this particular episode was Spider-Man: Homecoming. I hadn't seen it, and I still haven't seen it. So my first thought was, are these debates going to be spoiler-free? The answer was no, but that's really not the point of this story. The point is spoilers themselves. Do they really matter? There are definitely opposing sides to this argument. There are those that think spoilers are the work of the devil, and then there are those people that just don't care because they're going to enjoy the movie one way or the other. Something I find funny is how often you're going to see both sides of that argument scrambling to find out new information about movies they want to see, no matter what. All the highly anticipated movies have countless reviews and videos and articles and leaks, and people just can't seem to help themselves but to read into these no matter what they happen to have in them. I know I fell prey to that for Star Wars Episode 7. I didn't want any spoilers, but I sure as heck read every article that flew down my feed just to learn as little bit about it as it drew nearer to release. Granted, it wasn't those articles that spoiled it. That was a former Facebook friend who did that to me. But I digress. Whether it's I am your father or he was dead all along, movies tend to throw curveballs that you just didn't expect. The ones that shock and surprise you. Those defining moments that no one's really supposed to know about until they're unfolding on the screen for the first time. And having that spoiled for you can change your entire outlook on the movie. Finding out that Kevin Spacey was Kaiser Soze all along completely changes your outlook on all the testimony that he was giving through the entire film. Now, not all movies have these giant twists, and even sometimes the ones that do can be, why did you say that name? Well, dumb. So with that, knowing beforehand doesn't really change your outlook on the film. Where do you all come down on the spoiler debate? Do you care? Does it depend on the spoiler? For me, I truly prefer watching a movie with fresh eyes. I don't want my opinion skewed because I know what's coming. I spent the entirety of The Force Awakens just terrified that that thing I was told was true. And in the end it was true, and it took all the power of that moment away. Instead of the feeling of watching one of your favorite characters in movies of all time get killed, I spent my entire time just in an absolute rage against the inconsiderate person who decided to spoil that for me. So yeah, I do hate spoilers, but my wife couldn't care less, and that kind of baffles me. But the thing that upsets me more than spoilers is the new trend in movie trailers. Okay, not that trend. This trend has been going on for a long time, and it's actually getting worse the more ways we have to criticize a movie. With the advent of Rotten Tomatoes, getting people to come and watch your movie became really hard. So they make these trailers as epic as possible, and they give you way too many of the scenes of the movie just to hook you to come and see it. I hate that. I hate watching a movie and finding out that every one of the best scenes were in the trailers. I hate reaching a trailer clip moment and the only thing I could do is sit back and think, yep, I saw that in the trailer. That's actually why whenever we go see movies now, when a Star Wars Episode 8 trailer comes on, I close my eyes, I plug my ears, and I start humming just so I don't see anything of it. And Amanda has to elbow me just to let me know when it's over. I don't want the stupid trailer trend to ruin this movie for me too. And I'm also refusing to read any articles about it, watching any videos about it, listening to any podcasts about it. Nothing. I'm going media blackout on this movie until the day it releases and I watch it. I won't even look at the Rotten Tomatoes score that gets put up shortly before it's released. I won't. I don't want to know. So for the first time in many years, I'll be watching a movie completely fresh. I have no idea it's going to happen, I have no idea what the scenes are going to look like, and I have no idea where the story's going to go. And I'm actually certain that that's going to make the movie more enjoyable for me. And that's the wider point here. I think that so many movies, if people would have went in fresh, no preconceived notions about a movie, they would actually enjoy it. Knowing very little about a movie before seeing it could actually change how you view the movie. There's only really one recent movie that I can think of that actually did trailers in the most proper way they could. Rogue One kept its trailers relatively content-free, and even went so far to show scenes from the film that actually didn't make the final cut. Instead of showing these potentially pivotal moments in the film, you go in with only the knowledge you know at that point of the Star Wars universe to fuel where you think the story might go. And then you get treated to a film in the Star Wars universe like no other. I thoroughly enjoyed that movie. I'm not bold enough to try to start a movement against the movie enterprise to get them to stop spoiling movies, but I do have a challenge for you. When a movie you know is coming or grapevines its way into your ear, and you know you'll already want to see it, I challenge you to avoid everything about it and experience that movie with fresh eyes. I would love to see if this could actually change the movie-going experience for anyone, because I think it might do just that for me. Oh, and while I have your attention, feel free to let me know how awful I am with the green screen, because this is my first go-round. I got it for a few different film projects we've got coming up, but I wanted to give it a test run with you guys. Am I terrible? I mean, I'm not really gonna know until I go to edit this video. We'll see. Well, I guess I rambled enough. That's all I got, John. Go, sleep. We'll talk soon. In case any of you guys are curious why I keep telling John to go to sleep, it's because he and I live very opposite schedules. I'm a daytime, get up in the morning, go to bed at night kind of guy, and he is working the weirdest opposite schedule you could ever think of. So we often don't even have 5 to 10 minutes to even talk in any one day. It's actually another added bonus to this kind of thing. Oh, and come to Sandemonium 2017 in Sandpoint, Idaho. It's gonna be fun. We'll be there.